What is your best holiday memory in Ireland?
As a kid or as a grown up, I think my favourite part is the car. When you're all in the car and on the road trip down and like stopping off for lunch, or just the banter. Like you don't get that when you're on a plane and you're all kind of sitting in separate seats.
Well, I go to lots of different places because I do lots of different things.
And have you ever heard of the Wild Atlantic Way?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yeah.
And have you visited the Wild Atlantic Way?
I have not.
And tell me what do you think it is?
Is it like some sort of like promotional gig about like Claire?
And have you heard of Discover Ireland?
Yes.
And tell me a bit about what you like. What is it? What do you think of it?
I don't really know. I feel like what I see in Discover Ireland on the most is probably the TV ads. I think the TV ads are brilliant and they make me really like, oh my god, there is so much to see in Ireland and I really need to get out there and I would love to go out and do the Wild Atlantic Way or something like that, but I wouldn't be sure. And I guess I'd see it as a source of information, so I could go to Discover Ireland and find out about different places, and maybe it's like I guess it's like Tourism Ireland, everything kind of in one big group, like an umbrella company for all of the tourist things. Not really sure, I guess.
Where do you do your research?
Well, online primarily. We do a lot via TripAdvisor.
All online, pretty much. It's partly word of mouth. Someone will have said, "Oh, we went so and so," or it might be an article in a paper. There might be a deal. That often helps. Again, if it's around, if people want to go away and play golf or do horse riding or something like that, that would be a kind of factor. But it tends to be just people chatting at that stage. Then we'd all go online.
Let's face it, Ireland is a very small place when it comes to everything. So you'll always know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
Do you think it's easy to book a holiday or plan a holiday in Ireland? Or is it easier abroad, or is it the same?
Well, we have, in our group of friends, we have one girl who is the planner. So she does everything for us. So it's very easy for me to plan because I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's just like if there's a big event or if there's like a milestone in the calendar year, we kind of just focus towards that. Then one guy, who's the organizer, would tend to get involved, organise the whole lot, and make it easy for everyone.
For me anyway, and certainly I know from my other friends, it's all quite like visual. When you go in, if you're going to a hotel website and you're seeing all the different lovely pictures of their dining room and their bar, and you can visualise yourself sitting there with a glass of wine or whatever it is.
Where did me and my friends go? Me and my friends went to Wexford in May for a weekend, and like I would go on TripAdvisor and look up restaurants in Gorey or like bars in Gorey and stuff like that all the time. Definitely.
What would make you stay in Ireland?
Oh god, that's a good question actually. I suppose like it kind of comes down to like doing something a little bit different sometimes.
I think sometimes when you go looking for things to do in Ireland, it's not that readily available.
I'm not enough awareness about these kind of things. Like I know, like within Dublin, there's sort of a lot of like weekly kind of updates about what's going on, and like you can look cool and the likes of that tells you like where to go or different events that are happening. But I don't know of any sort of what's on in Ireland one, to be honest. Like maybe there is, but I'm not on the mailing list and I don't know of it.
Do you think would it help you to plan a holiday if you had some kind of like bucket list for Ireland?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great, yeah. I think lists of any kind are great. They really appeal to people because if you have a top 10 places to visit, that's really easy to digest for people, and they want to know more.
Every time I do go away somewhere, I'm always like, oh, I need to go on more holidays in Ireland. I don't know why I don't really. This is making me want to plan something.
Actually, I really need to book something because we haven't done it in so long. So it's definitely, there's just something special about going away with your friends for the weekend on a little adventure.
We'll definitely holiday in Ireland now that we have my son, because it's just going to be easier than trying to get him on a plane and all that palaver.
I mean, Ireland is so small that the benefits of holidaying in Ireland is that if you haven't been there, the chances are that you know someone who has, and also it's always within a couple of hours drive.
Holidays in Ireland would tend to involve visiting relatives. It wouldn't necessarily be a paid stay away, you know what I mean? But it might involve kind of more staying with relatives and doing day trips.
And when you do start planning, like, where's the first place that you go to? That's the first thing you do.
Well, word of mouth amongst friends would be a major thing for me. So, you know, I would, for both abroad and in Ireland, you know, I talk to my friends and, you know, take up some of their recommendations about where they've been, because, like I said, it's really important that it's child friendly.
Generally speaking, I suppose it would be word of mouth. I get recommendations from my friends about
Yeah.
places to go,
Yeah.
undoubtedly. And it's like, oh, have you checked this place out? It's got a great pool. Or, you
Yeah.
know, oh, have you been there? It's got a playground like you wouldn't believe.
Activities at the moment would be my key. What's in the area? So we'd need at least 1 or 2 things that we need to be able to go and see. And I generally would pick a place with a swimming pool.
We have used Natural Retreats, which do some nice self-catering with a very good quality self-catering, so we've used them, but it tends to be a general Google search, if I'm being completely honest.
I would start online. Well, we generally kind of pick somewhere we want to go
Okay.
around the country. Deals would influence us. Like if we saw something that was really good value and it was family orientated.
What would you say is like the one kind of key thing that you'd like for the kids to take away from the holiday?
I think it's having just fun and being safe in their ability to have fun.
I always ask them at the end what is their favourite thing of the trip, and so it would be important to me that they had one favourite thing, and that's why I like to do a number of activities so that they have a memory of something that we did as a family.
To bring them all the places that I did as a kid. I mean, we all did this every Sunday. Go off in the family car, you'd all be shoved into the back and you'd go off on an adventure with your ham sandwiches down the beach, and that's what I would want to do with the kids, so they remember that.
It would be a sense of freedom.